Okay, so I talk about Starbucks all the time, so I figured, why don't I take you guys through the drive-thru with me? Ooh. Yeah, I'm not actually moving, so it's safe to record. I'm just sort of sitting here in the line, Saturday afternoon. Yep, this is it. This is what I'm always doing. It's so exciting. This is it, right here. Yep. Oh, we're moving. And I moved one car length. Yay! It's actually more exciting when I'm recording. Oop, I gotta move again. Okay, so you know why most people can easily manifest a free cup of coffee. It's not only the belief that it's like abundant and possible and all that kind of stuff. It's also because when you actually state it, a free cup of coffee, your mind immediately, think about it right now, what are you picturing in your mind? You're picturing a free cup of coffee. You're picturing a cup of coffee. You're picturing receiving a cup of coffee. Really? I mean, that's what you're picturing, right? Try right now to picture not receiving a free cup of coffee. What does that even look like? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if you think you're focusing on what you want, you can want something, but actually be focusing on the absence of it. And it's a little tricky sometimes on other topics, whereas with a free cup of coffee, it's very simple. So because you imagine it, you say it, you imagine it, and it's exactly what you imagine. But other things like, you know, you could be like, I want a relationship, or I want a new job, or I want money. But in fact, while you're stating those things, instead of conjuring up you like holding wads of dollar bills or 20s or 100s, or sitting at the desk of your wonderful new job, or singing on the stage of, you know, the concert that you're performing in front of all these people, you're imagining the absence of it, because the absence of it is something that you are more aware of. It's more in your vibration. So if you want to do like a quick thing, just double check your desire. Think of your desire right now and just be very casual and neutral and observant about it and see what pops into your mind. Do you actually have an image in your mind of you having this thing, living this experience, being in this place, or are you imagining something else coming up in your mind? Because I don't know anybody that imagines a free cup of coffee and then imagines themselves standing somewhere, you know, sad without a free cup of coffee. It's like, you don't even think of it that way. So again, sometimes we manifest faster on things. We have a clear image in our minds of what it is we're actually focusing on in our desire. So just think right now on these bigger topics, what comes to mind? Or are you having a clear picture of what you want and it feels horrible, or it feels bad, or it feels like that's not going to happen? If that's the case, then you're not actually focusing on what you want, even though you might be thinking you are, even though there's an image that kind of goes with it. So you want to take a little more time to clarify your desire. Get clarity. The clarity of your desire is getting a full picture, what it looks like, what it feels like, of your fulfilled end result. Some people do it as the moment when you receive it. Some people do it the moment after. So like you could imagine your wedding, or you could imagine your honeymoon, or you could imagine, you know, opening your wedding gifts. You can imagine being proposed to. There is no right or wrong to it. It just is whatever feels best to you. And this is just an example, so that you can kind of think like you're trying to form an end result picture. You're not trying to like imagine yourself scouring like the internet looking for a date when you really want to get married. Like, that's the how. Like, leave the how alone. Focus on what you really want. Get a picture of what you really want. I hope this helps. I'm still not even ordered my Starbucks drink yet, but that is okay because you guys got this amazing, awesome clarify your desire video. Again, just think real quick, when you say out loud what it is you want, what actually pops into your mind. Just take a moment and think what images pop into your mind. Because when I say a free cup of coffee, stop right now and think what popped into your mind. Now, do you feel good about that, or bad about that, or neutral? If you feel good about it, you're probably going to end up manifesting a free cup of coffee, if that's what you want. And you kind of have to want it too a little bit, like desire it, prefer it. But if you feel bad about it, then that means that you don't want a free cup of coffee, or you don't want coffee, or you're not in alignment with it. Oh, I'm moving. I hope you guys didn't want to hear me order my drink, because that, like, I totally gypped you out on that. Anyway, I just wanted to give you this piece of information. I'm, you know, sitting in this long line, which I don't mind lines at all. In fact, I years ago got this idea to just always trust that however long a line is that I get into, that it's, you know, timing-wise supposed to work out for me in any way, shape, or form. And I don't need to know how. So anyway, here I am giving you this little tip about, you know, think real quick about your desire. Just take a minute, be observant. what image pops into your mind. Does the image feel good or feel bad? And you're going to manifest your desire a lot faster if you have a clear picture that feels good. You don't need a super specific picture, but you have to have a clear picture of your actual desire. So, and I can talk more about that in another video, because I might actually run out of space recording this. So anyway, happy manifesting. It's a beautiful day here in Virginia, and I'm going to go enjoy it with my big Starbucks drink. It's actually a medium, but whatever, same thing. Here I am. This is where I get all my drinks.